Welcome Virgos to Golden Sun Tarot. My name is Sanika and this is your October 2014 tarot reading, your messages from Spirit. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading for thousands and thousands and thousands of Virgos out there. So if you have any personal questions and want more personal insights into your own life, please click on the box below. You'll be taken to my website and you'll see all the readings that I offer. My full readings are actually half priced than what many other readers out there charge. So do check my website out, and my prices are very affordable for my readings, for the personal readings that I do. And if you are interested in learning how to do tarot readings like me, and you can learn my techniques, I'm offering one-on-one lessons with me, and you can just click on the box below and check out the information on my website for my tarot learning course. If you feel like you can offer spiritual messages and counseling to people in your lives, and even build a side tarot business for yourself, or you just want to read for yourself, just want to do tarot readings for yourself, click on my website, click on the box below and check out my website. You can see the course that I offer, and you can learn the techniques that I use to do my tarot readings. Okay, and the last point I want to make is please watch the readings for your rising sign and your moon sign and the signs of the people you are dealing with or interacting with, because they'll give you a greater awareness and perspective into other aspects of your life and what those people that you're dealing with and interacting with are going through, and the messages from Spirit. Okay, so let's get started, Virgos. Let's see what October 2014 has in store for Virgos. Universe, universe, universe. Spirit, spirit, spirit. Universe, universe, universe. What are the messages for Virgos? Spirit, spirit, spirit. What are the messages? Universe, universe, universe for Virgos for October 2014. We have the first few days of October, the first full week of October, wow, the second full week of October, the third full week of October, and the fourth full week of October. And as I was shuffling your cards, I had a few cards that popped out at me, and so I want to include them here in the reading because I believe they are messages from Spirit and they are meant to be included in the reading. So just give me a quick second, Virgos, to pull those cards out for you. We had quite a few cards for you, Virgos, so I'm going to discuss the cards that popped out. Just give me a quick second to pull them out. Just bear with me. We have the Knight of Swords. We had the Queen of Pentacles for you as well, so let me get the Queen of Pentacles out. I can't believe it's almost October. I mean, it's pretty much the end of the year. It's amazing. We're heading into 2015. Let's see, where is that card? Where is the Queen of Pentacles? My dear Queen of Pentacles. And then we had the Nine of Wands, yes, and the Eight of Cups. Quite a few cards for you, Virgos. Very interesting things happening for you. And we have, yeah, Cups. And I think that's about it. I think I'm ready to get started for you, Virgos. I have this card. And I think that's it. Yeah, so let's get started, Virgos. Let's get going here. Quite a few cards to discuss. Very interesting. Wow, many cards for you. It's like Scorpios, similar to what I've had for Scorpios for October. Many cards to talk about. Many cards popped out. Okay, interesting. All right, Virgos, let's get started. In the first few days of October, we have the Hermit. The Hermit indicates to me, maybe you're feeling a little lonely in those first few days of October. You're just kind of alone. You're reflecting on yourself. Maybe you're reflecting on maybe some odd circumstance. Maybe someone you are in communication with is no longer maybe speaking to you, or there's a little bit of a sense of isolation. You're feeling isolated. you're feeling quite alone. And some of you, though, may be seeking more spirituality, going into religious studies, something like this, spiritual studies, going into your spiritual side, deep reflection. The Hermit is a card of deep reflection, so if you reflect, if you take the time to isolate yourself, reflect, be like the Hermit, be a hermit, you'll gain the light ahead of you, you'll see the wisdom, and you hold that enlightenment, the light ahead of you. For others, it will be a gentle teacher or a mentor coming into your life, or somehow they figure for you in this time period of October, early October period possibly. And they're important for you, or they're someone you're just kind of interacting with or dealing with, or they're a theme in your life around that time. But I think for most Virgos, it's a little bit of maybe something feels a little slow in some area of your life, or you're just feeling isolated. You need to think and wonder. You're pondering a lot about something or about someone, some situation. Could be you're maybe deciding on a job, whether to continue with a company, something like this. And yet I think it's lined up, with this Three of Pentacles here directly above it. So I think at some point in September, you're actually shining quite a bit in some sort of an education field, or in education or work. You're quite a star. You're working together. Your work or your career or your business is pretty much, it's not, it's going well. It's not too bad. Maybe things are moving along on that front, as you're maybe in isolation, maybe in like a love or social area or a friendship area. There's other things happening for you, and we have the Three of Pentacles here. So this indicates to me possibly that you're going to somehow, in some period of October, you're going to do very well, either at work, or you're going to be recognized. You might have a job interview and you're actually going to be very well recognized for your efforts, for what you have learned, and you're showing others, you're teaching others. Maybe you are teaching others. Maybe this is, for you, you're learning through a mentor, through isolation. Maybe you're learning an apprenticeship of some sort, and you're learning here as a hermit. Or there's that gentle teacher somehow is teaching you something. So it's interesting dynamic here. Now I just want to mention there's no hard start and stop to these energies. Some people actually believe that a new month actually starts on the 22nd, when the sun changes signs. So life is always moving, there's always things happening, and therefore energy is always flowing. So some of you may already feel these energies, many of these energies in the last 10 days of September, or around late September. Others may feel this, it's going to intertwine throughout October 2014. So it's going to be very different for all of you Virgos, but these energies are definitely present in your lives. So just keep in mind, the point is that there's no hard start and stop to these energies, Virgos. Now in the first full week of October, we have the Three of Swords. Which, I really wish you didn't get this one, Virgos. And it's interesting, it's lining up with the Tower, and it's with the Knight of Swords here. Maybe quick news comes to you, something very quick comes at you, something breaks down, something that was built on leaky foundations breaks down. The Tower, a sudden circumstance, and it brings you a bit of a heartbreak. It's heartbreaking. Now I don't know if this is going to be, I don't know if this is really in a major way or a minor way, but something might sadden or disappoint you, or somehow maybe you come out of isolation from the first few days of October from the Hermit, only to somehow find out quick news coming to you, something is breaking down, and it disappoints you. It's a little bit of a heartbreak. That's how maybe it might work for you, Virgos. Again, we can take these cards separately. So at maybe some point in October, Virgos, the Tower is prominent, something breaks down suddenly, a viewpoint, maybe it could even be a viewpoint in you, something deconstructs that no longer serves you, that has leaky foundations. And we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, maybe at some point you're dealing with a male or a female Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or someone with those air signs, someone who's quick thinking. Maybe you're being quick thinking, fast paced. You have to think on your feet, moving into something new, a different paradigm. Something comes at you, maybe even rushed. something on the mental level, maybe communication, yeah, messages, communication, or maybe you're just moving quite quickly and somehow you maybe knock into the tower. It's, you know, it's interesting how the Knight of Swords lines up and knocks right, is going right at the tower or something like this. And so I do think at some point in October, Virgos, you're going to have a little bit of a heartbreak, and I'm sorry to break that news to you. Something is going to, I don't know, it's going to be in different areas of your lives for each one of you. For some of you it will be love, for others it could be a business partnership or school, education. Something might disappoint you. Maybe you don't get what you want. You know, a grade you were hoping to get, or a lover you were hoping to be with, something like this. It's something, it's, you know, it could be really any circumstance. This is a very general reading. This isn't like my personal readings that I do, which are much more precise and acute for each of my clients. This is a very general reading for thousands and thousands of Virgos. So it's going to be very different. You know, it's going to come at you very differently for each of you Virgos individually, in different areas of your lives, in different circumstances, regardless whether they are major or minor. In the second full week of October, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This card indicates to me a little bit about, you know, there's somehow either you're being too selfless or someone is being too selfish, or you're being too selfish and someone's being a little too selfless. There's a sense in you, maybe you feel like a little bit of an unfair giving and receiving situation. You know, it's just not balanced. Something is not balanced. Maybe you're not feeling stable yourself in that week, maybe possibly from what's happened with this Three of Swords, this heartbreak or this disappointment or a feeling of loss. You know, the Six of Pentacles, and maybe you maybe decide that maybe a particular job isn't very suitable for you. And it hurts you, or like a love relationship, it's imbalanced, it's not working out somehow. There's a sense of not being fair and balanced. And you do have some interesting cards here that speak to a little bit of sadness and disappointment. We have the Five of Pentacles. It may be related to this Three of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse might even be the Hermit, where you feel isolated but you feel a little bit alone and disappointed and sad. I feel like it won't last very long though, that Five of Pentacles circumstance. I don't feel like that sadness or depression or feeling of being alone will last for too long. I want you to take comfort in that. That seems to me for many Virgos to be a minor circumstance, or really a minor instance. That Five of Pentacles. So take comfort in that message. And yet, despite all of that, we have a sense of courage. You know, we have a Nine of Wands. You're kind of holding up despite all of that's coming, all that is coming at you. You're holding up. We have the Nine of Wands, but at the same time, you're a little suspicious, yet your strength, there's strength and courage in this card. You're a bit suspicious maybe of people, or someone around you, of circumstances. Maybe you even feel this tower coming. You know, you feel that something is about to break down, or there's going to be very close to a sudden heartbreak or disappointing news. You feel it and you're a bit suspicious, and you're holding back a little bit. You're not willing to maybe complete a project or something. You're not willing to use your energy and put your energy forth into a particular circumstance. You want to hold back maybe because of this tower, the Knight of Swords coming at you furiously or quickly, quick communications, fast-paced nature, and then the Three of Swords. So there's a sense of courage here. There's a sense of also suspicion, holding back, not jumping in, not, you know, willing to jump in into something very, you know, just not willing to jump in. And then interestingly, in the third week of October, third full week of October, Virgos, we have a very promising, very good card. We have the Two of Cups. So you're actually able to come together with someone. It's sort of a partnership. And it's interesting, it lines up with your Six of Cups. So it might be someone from the past, or now I don't know where the Six of Cups will fit in for every Virgo. Maybe this will be someone from the past who actually brings you some sort of a heartbreak, or a past life connection, a past lover, or maybe past habits. You're not able to somehow move away from the past, and therefore you bring some sort of a disappointment unto yourself because of past habits, negative habits, traits that you can't seem to get away from. This could also be children, related to children. maybe some disappointing news around children, something like this dynamic. But for others, it will be maybe a lover from the past connects with you, and it's promising. There's a sense of maybe this could be beautiful, fun, casual conversations. This could be great nights out, you know, nice dates, something like this. For others, it will be in a business relationship, some, you know, or maybe you're able to kind of find a buddy in school or something like that who you can do homework with, you know, things like that. Just someone you're able to come together with. And you're two different people. You're not, you know, you come from maybe different backgrounds, or you're really not of the same personality or makeup, but somehow there's like a middle ground that's covered, and there's energy and passion behind this partnership. You know, it's like both are really in it, almost like being in it for the win sort of energy there. And it lines up with your Six of Cups, so it's a little interesting. It could be like a gift from the past, or a lover from the past comes back to you, a friendship, a business partnership from the past, or even a circumstance from the past, an idea from the past, a business idea or business circumstances from the past somehow come to you. It's going to be very different. Maybe a job offering from the past, and you're finally able to have a business contract, or an employer-employee contract, something like this. It's positive for you. That's very good to hear, Virgos. I'm very happy about that one, considering these other cards towards early October, sometime in October. Again, you know, it's going to be very different. Every Virgo's going to feel these energies at different periods throughout October, and even late September possibly. And then the last full week of October, we have Strength. So Strength is maybe there's some circumstances that you need to kind of be patient about. You need to tame your inner beasts, your inner qualities. There's a need for patience. There's a need to persevere, need to be courageous. Maybe, you know, it kind of lines up with the world. So at some point, I feel like in October, Virgos, there's some sense of a rebirth, a new cycle beginning for you, possibly towards the end of October and into November. There's something new, some newness, a new cycle. This could even be a job promotion, a job offer. Some new cycle starts for you, a rebirth. You're tying up the loose ends. You're able to tie up both ends of, you know, the circumstance, or this paradigm of this you know, this circle, this world, and something new begins for you, a rebirth, a self-identity, an identity rebirth, almost new circumstances, in a major way or in a minor way. I think for many Virgos it will be in a minor way, but it's still very much relevant. And we have Strength, and it's interesting, you also have the Star. So it's a little bit about, I think this might be relevant for different circumstances in your lives, Virgos, but there's a little bit about, you know, having strength, patience with someone, maybe taming beastly people who kind of provoke you, who try to make the negative qualities in you come out, or either purposefully or indirectly, and you tame them. You're successful at it, and there's infinite wisdom you gain from being that way. So it's taming these inner beasts, these inner qualities, these beastly people maybe around you. Patience is needed here, with sweetness and gentility. So you know, keep those in mind. You know, perseverance, persistence. It's going to take work. It's not easy to tame this beast. It's a little bit, it takes some qualities in you. It takes a little bit of a breakdown of ego also. You know, you want to put your ego aside, Virgos, to maybe tame these beasts, to get what you want, which may be the world, which may be a job offer, a job promotion, a new cycle, a new beginning in some circumstance, or love, or life area. Could be love, you know. And then interestingly, we have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups here with the Star. Now this, well, I'll talk about the Eight of Cups first, because I'm getting the sense they're actually for different circumstances. But the Eight of Cups here indicates to me possibly after a heartbreak or heartbreaking sort of situation here with the Tower, with the Three of Swords, you move away from sort of what no longer serves you. You know, you're moving to higher options, higher ground. Even within yourself, qualities that no longer serve you, you're moving on from them. You know, you're looking forward. This could be even, you know, moving on from a divorce, or moving on from a relationship, maybe finally making that sort of decision. It could be you who delivers this bad, heartbreaking news to someone, and it's relevant for you around that first full week of October or early October. It could be you, Virgo, very much, who delivers some bad news or heartbreaking news or disappointing news to someone. And there's I feel, you know, it does actually line up here Very close to Three of Swords. I feel it's like a moving on, you know, moving, yeah, there's Eight of Cups. You're moving to higher ground in some ways, better options. You're looking ahead of you. And we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So it may just be, you know, maybe there's a, this could be disappointing news in money, or this could be a Queen of Pentacles who, oh, a female. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, or someone with those earthly qualities. She's very good with her money. She's got a money mind, but she's also a very good mother. She's abundant. She has physical and material abundance around her. She's very good at multitasking. She has a lot going on for her, I feel, but she's able to offer her services or offer herself to many people. You know, she's very helpful in that way, very generous with her time and her energy, and she's like a goddess in a way who's able to manage everything very well. She's very good. She looks after her money. She's able to gain money very well. Very responsible, down to earth woman, very grounded, sensible, realistic. She somehow figures in this story for you, Virgo. This could even be you, Virgos. This could be your self identity, or you somehow are very much, despite what else is going on here for you, despite this, you know, rapid kind of dynamics where it's like heartbreaking news and you have so many interesting things coming at you, you're able to manage your money through it all in some ways, or you're able to take care of the home life. You're able to manage your what's immediately part of you, what you possess and own. You're able to manage and take care of that, you know, so you don't, there's not a sense of irresponsibility there. um yeah. And this Queen of Pentacles could be a male or a female. It could be you, Virgo, male or a female. um you know, Queen, yeah, Pentacles, you are an earth sign anyways. But it's like almost as if whatever's going on, you're going to be able to kind of take care and take time out to manage your, you kind of make it through in some ways, to be honest, through to November. You're going to make it through with whatever is going on here. I want you to take comfort in that message, Virgos. You're able to manage your home life through whatever else, despite whatever else is going on in your life. Somehow you're able to manage your finances, take care of yourself. It's taking care of yourself too. For others, you know, it is another Queen of Pentacles, someone else, a male or a female, that are an important theme for you, or you're someone you're thinking about throughout October. And then we have the last two cards I'm going to discuss here. Four of Swords and the Star. The Star is, I feel, this may be related to your work or business possibly, or in those areas. It might be love for some of you, could be money, finance situations, whatever it is, a specific circumstance, life area. The Star is a card of you keeping the hope, keeping the faith, and you're somehow the star. Some people look at you and they're like, wow, they're amazed by sort of what you're doing, how much you know, there's effort here, there's hard work you're doing somehow in October, to be honest, Virgos. And you're keeping the hope and the faith alive, and you're being somehow recognized for that too. And it's interesting, it kind of, it's diagonally, it's kind of, you know, it's near your Three of Pentacles, I want to say. And this indicates to me it could very well be related to education or your business or career area. You're just keeping the effort, you're keeping the hope alive, the faith alive. And there's courage cards here. This is another courage card. The Eight of Cups is a card of courage. Strength is a card of courage. You have some interesting dynamics here. So I feel you are supported despite whatever is going to happen with the Tower and the Three of Swords and the Hermit, and the Five of Pentacles. I want to say you have some support from Spirit, Virgos, in this October 2014. You are the star. You are being looked after. You are going to be given some gifts that you can sort of work with and kind of get out of these disappointing periods, you know. So it's almost like you have support there. And the Four of Swords, at some point, Virgos, in October 2014, you may need some time to really do some deep thinking and meditation, some rest, possibly because of what happens with the Tower, the Three of Swords. It could also be with this Two of Cups that causes you to somehow go into some deep thinking and ask questions like, you know, what is it about me? What is wrong with me? What is right with me? What do I want? What is meant for my future? What is right for me? What is not right for me? What do I need to change? Is this right for me? Is this what I want? Questions like that, just deep thinking on some areas of your life, or many areas, or, you know, one or two circumstances. So very interesting month. I want you to know, Virgos, you are supported by Spirit this month. You are supported by the universe, and universe will give you circumstances despite whatever disappointing cards you've had, one or two, a few of them. You have equally, cards, that equal number of cards or more cards that show hope, faith, that show, new cycles beginning, patience, courage. So you are supported by Spirit in October 2014, Virgos, okay? So take comfort in that message. Okay, Virgos, those are your messages from Spirit for October 2014. If you have any personal questions, click on the box below. If you want to learn how to do tarot readings, again, click on the box below and visit my website. The personal readings that I do, that I offer, are half priced and they're inexpensive. They're really very affordable, and they're half priced than what many other readers charge out there. So do check my readings out on my website. And I'll see you, Virgos, the next time.